Smith here, down at Bury Golf Range in Suffolk. It's ping i210 time, replacing the i200. Although, good thing with ping is they don't, as soon as they release something like the 210, they don't completely discontinue the 200. You can get the 200s for quite a while after that. Anyway, right, i210, as I say, takes over the 200. Anyone who knows me, I never was a great fan of the i200. Just didn't like the feel of it. That's not to say it was a bad club at all, it's not. However, I just didn't like the feel of it. I didn't really, for my own self, I didn't really see what point it had in the market for me. Yeah. I've got the 7.9 here, the i210. Looks wise, it looks nicer than its older brother as such. They've got so much tech in here, I may have to escape into my pocket to go get my phone out to look at exactly what, Ping have gone crazy when it comes to putting here. In this we've got activated elastomer. Yeah, okay, Ping has gone on the same bandwagon as quite a lot of the manufacturers and trying to put this elastomer stuff in. Other manufacturers put urethane in. You've had PXG put their poly thermo, whatever in. Basically what they're trying to do when it comes to these irons, or any irons such as like this, you can make an iron face fast by obviously variable face thickness, precision CNC milling and laser welding it and all this lot to try and make that face really springy. They can do these things. The problem is you make it sound like a hybrid when you do that. Now, if you guys have seen my i500 video, this will be after that. The i500 does suffer, in my own view, from being a bit cracky, from being a bit kind of hybrid-like, and it's not completely hybrid-like, but it does make a pretty big noise, considering it says forged written on the back. This, when it comes to the urethane, it's not urethane, was it? Activated elastomer, all the same stuff. It covers more of the face, so now what they're trying to do is trying to make the softer feel, because obviously when it comes to giving this elastomer stuff, it makes the sound more dead, which to you guys, from your ears perspective, makes it sound softer, makes it feel softer, makes it feel nicer. And I think Ping have actually introduced the words buttery feel. Yes, they have. The activated elastomer insert is much bigger in volume and 50% softer, creating 25% more face contact. There we go. When it comes to the custom tuning port, this little bit around the back, you will see on a lot of Ping irons, they have this little metal bar, and they use that when it comes to custom fitting to swing weight your club. So if you change your length, change your shaft weights or anything else like that, yes, that's what you can do that with, which is quite handy little piece of kit. Not many manufacturers do that. Lots and lots of tech they've put in this thing. When it comes to the Hydropel 2.0, their new idea, and it makes it look really nice. It's that satiny kind of brushed look, which I love to look at because it just does look lovely, and I think this will weather quite well, and it is really slippery, so they're saying when it comes to the rough, it works quite well, just slips straight through, doesn't twist the club face or anything else like that. Basically, I'm looking, when it comes to the i210, it is probably one of the nicest Ping irons I think I've ever used. Now, I've not really got a big pass when it comes to the likes of Ping, because I have favoured Mizuno. You guys probably know that already. I have favoured Mizuno in the past because I like the feel of their clubs, and Ping because they're the king of cast. Probably don't deserve that slogan, well they probably do. It has been known, especially, that they pioneered the whole idea of custom fitting, but because of it, their clubs have been a bit clunky in the past. But that's my own personal opinion. I like the look of this. I really do like the look of this, even to a point where I could probably play it myself. Yeah, I probably could do actually. I'll probably, same shaft before you guys. Yep, same shaft. XP95 S300, like I had in the i500. Also, like I've got in my club. So people that comes with the shaftoids out there, it's the same shaft. I like this. Right. down by the ball, it looks quite nice. It's that little kind of, it's not massive, it's not squat, it's not tiny, but you can't see anything out the back. Medium to thinnish top line. I do like this. What's the sole thickness? Very, very similar to i500 into medium to thick. I like this. Right, let's see how it feels. Let's see how that activated elastomer stuff works. Oh, that was a toey hit, that one. Caught that one at the toe, felt the toe hit. Felt okay for a toe hit. Yeah, quad says toe hit. You can see that one. I have got quad on the floor, so it is shouting out information to me. I'm not going to pop this on the screen because you guys, this is just range balls. I'm just telling you how it feels, how it sounds, looks. When it comes to the proper stuff, we'll do that in a minute. But the funny thing is, I mean, that was fairly straight path, 1.1 from the inside, face to path, 0.4 closed with the toe. Basically still went straight. I like that. Sound wise, hard to tell. So we're going to hit another one and see if we can hit more in line with the middle rather than just middle toe. Oh yes. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Middle. I like that. It's not saying disappointed. It's not that I feel that I'm disappointed that I like a ping iron. It's not that at all. It's that ping irons have always really been quite, they've never been soft. Even the iBlade which they've made, and it's still going actually. I mean, iBlade would normally have disappeared. I thought, well, officially it hasn't, but I thought when the i500 came out, it was just going to take over iBlade. They're still running iBlade in the lineup. So, but this feels better than iBlade. This feels softer. Does it feel buttery? I think Mizuno still have that slogan, and they deserve it because it's not quite the same as a Mizuno, but I tell you what, I do like it. Look at spin axis 0. Oh, yeah, okay. I like this. It's very nice. It sounds duller, doesn't sound cracky, it looks nice, it feels, which comes from sound. You could play this every day, and do you know, well done Ping, you've made a lovely feeling iron. There's all that elastomer stuff activated. I wonder if they didn't activate the elastomer, whether it would feel the same. Again, bit out the bottom, but it feels very, very nice. Very, very nice. And then, considering I'm not absolutely buttoning these are going straight down the old pipe. Well, last one. That's interesting. That was out the bottom. That's flown a fraction lower, and you haven't quite got the same dull dead feeling, which you would naturally assume. Now I've got a real ball here, if you can call a Dunlop Sport. Tore soft apparently. I'm going to give this one a hit, and I'm going to call out the GC quad numbers on this one. This will be an interesting one, so we'll get like all a proper job on this one, and then we're going to go hit some real balls, some premium balls, not a Dunlop, to see how it spins and how it performs. Let's see if we can just hit this one pretty decent. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really high, really high. 0.3 into out, 0.1 open. Oh, yeah, you couldn't see that. It's just a straight flight. Go on, are we going to get? I didn't get everything else. Let's flicked over to the other screen. 24 degrees of loft, 5.4 down. I was hitting. Yeah, middle, just a fraction low on the face, but that's fine for an iron. You don't want to hit it in the middle because obviously wood, yes, iron, no. Anyway, let's go see how this little wonderful beauty, how this feels with my Game Ball Vice Pro, see how a premium ball gets on with this, because at present, if I had to choose between the i500 and the i210, I think I know which one I'd go for. Let's go see how these numbers check out. Okay guys, back now after hitting a bunch of shots using my Game Ball Vice Pro GC Quad, you know the drill. Hit a load of shots. It's why I like doing what I do on here, because I can get a massive, big, long data set. Some of you guys want, rather than just me hitting a few shots, you would like me to hit a bunch of shots to see me being a human, what happens when I don't quite catch it. And I do that every so often, because I am a human and I don't quite catch it every single time, as you can be able to see by the data. Right, let's go ball speed first, the i210 7-iron. Now, on average, the speed 120 miles an hour, it drops down to 113. That first shot there, oh, that was terrible. Well, I say terrible, but it was terrible, it wasn't great. But again, what did I do on there? Yeah, high strike. Didn't swing very fast. First shot, high strike, wasn't very good, but there you go. That's me being a human. But leave it in there because it all counts. Anyway, about 20 or so shots, average 120. If you take out that last one there, let's take it out, yeah, it makes no difference at all. That's fair enough. So anyway, 120 miles an hour, launching 21.2, launching very well. I like how it launches. This one, like the i500, which I've already done, pop on the channel, have a look, you haven't seen that one. They do launch really well. They do launch really well, and they go up. I'm going to go on to the peak heights in a minute, but it started off 1.9 degrees right and had a little bit of drawback, not a lot, but a little bit on average. Spinning at 6.4. Remember, this is a 7-iron, but this is more of a traditional 7-iron than the i500. Should we check what it was? Let's go check what it was. Checked. Right, the 7-iron, 33 degrees in its normal spec with a power spec of 31.5. So you've got the option to do that. 33 degrees, that's 2.5 degrees difference to the i500. So half a club, give or take. But that's launching 21.2 on average. With 6.4 spin, this is the interesting bit, 38 peak height. I really do like how Ping, what's the highest one they've done? 41 twice. I really do like how Ping have designed these clubs, including the i500, but I like the i210 better because it feels nicer, to go up. And if you're looking for someone who struggles to get a ball up in the air, needs the added help, these clubs do it. And it's not like I've got a different shaft to what I'm normally used to. It's exactly the same shaft that I'm normally used to. So it's not that kicking effect and all that, but bearing in mind, guys, you should know I'm not shaft sensitive, but yeah, it's not that. It's the club in itself, considering how low they must be pushing the center of gravity or trying to encourage launch, yet still create spin of a reasonable level. I like this. I really do like this. So yeah, 38 peak height, 166 on average carry from something which is 33 degrees. That is very encouraging. I do like the i210. I'm not going to do the conclusion yet. We'll get into the club head data, but that's great. Yeah, 166 carry, 3.1 on average with 50.5 degrees descent angle. That thing is coming down. If I was to disable that rubbish first shot, that's nearly 51 degrees descent angle, 167, 6.4 spin. That's great. Anyway, put it all back in because I am a human being. Club data, on average 94. Now, I don't want to get into a comparison between that and the i500, but I swung that one at 94 as well. When it comes to 2.9 attack angle, so 3 degrees down on average, my club path was 3.3 to the right. So this one, for some reason, I seemed to be a bit more drawy. Now, whether it was I didn't quite align myself exactly the same as the i500, because I'd done the i500 first, whether it was my alignment was slightly out, because they're all on average just slightly shifted over. But then my face to path was 1.6 closed. Again, my face to path is good, so it makes me think that I wasn't just overdrawing them, I wasn't pushing out that way and then drawing them back, I was literally just shifted off slightly when it comes to the alignment. Anyway, club light on average 2.3, so 2 degrees difference. Yeah, that's why it's so important to get your club lies done, because it will affect trajectory and how it moves in the air. Club loft 27.8 for 33, so it's effectively nicely de-lofting the golf club like you should do depending on what kind of shot you're trying to play. Anyway, 1 mil heel, 2 mil low on average was my strikes. You can see my strikes there. They're not all middle because I am a human being, like I keep on saying, but it is very, very true, because if you want robot testing, go have a little chat with Ping. They do lots of things with their Ping Man swing robot. Brilliant. If you get to see what that looks like, that's an amazing piece of kit. So I like this. It goes up really well in the air. I cannot moan about this club at all. It looks great. Where is it? Is it over here? There it is. This thing looks great. It performs exceptionally well. Exceptionally well. No different to the i500. The i500 does exactly the same thing as this i210 and goes further because it's slightly more crank loft. But the important thing with the i210 has got that trumps the i500 is feel. This thing feels lovely. And it's probably, and it is, I'm going to put it out there, this is the nicest ping iron I have ever hit. Ever hit. So well done, Ping, because you've made something which I could quite easily and quite happily pop in my bag. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you did, click the old like button below. Subscribe to the channel if you can, helps the channel out. When you're clicking on the old subscribe button around here somewhere, don't forget to click the bell icon as well, because that will give you notifications when I post another video. Yeah, hope you liked it. Stick the old comments below about the old i210. I might do an i210 versus i200 video. That might be fun. So yeah, pop down in there what you'd like to see. We'll see you again soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later.